right, guys, this video is for my volunteers. And I want to show kind of what I want to do this Sunday. We're learning the story of Stephen. Now, we've got this long video that uses this big old ball. And if I'm honest, this is crazy. I was going to have the little kids make one of these, but you can see this is not easy to make. I'm telling you, this took me like an hour to put together, and I didn't even color it. I just printed it out in color. It's ridiculous. It's a lot of work. And also, it's not numbered correctly. Like, right here's number 1, and I don't even know where number 2 is. I see 20, 21, 3, 12, 8. I don't even know where number 2 is. So, I mean, this would be really difficult to use for us to teach the kids. You can have it. You can use it. I have a printout that says what to say at each, at each piece, at each section. But if you can figure out, I have it for you. But this is a cool thing to have. It's cool for our video, but I think this is going to be a lot better. So here's the plan. I have our little printout that kids can, they can cut this out and we can make a cube. We've done these before. These are fairly simple to make, I've learned tape on the outside is good. Glue's a mess. We'll tape these things up. We'll fold these things up. We'll help the kids put them together. But before they put them together, what we'll have them do is color a few scenes. So we'll have them, set it out first and color it. And here's the kind of things that they'll color. I made a cube. I'm not good at putting things in the right order and visualizing it. So this is kind of messed up, but the kids are going to have theirs messed up too, and it's fine. As long as they understand the story. So like I cut out like some examples from this to put on this cube. So like we can start with saying like, okay guys, this is the story of Stephen that we saw in the video. And we know that Stephen was part of, we'll use this, part of Christians that were trying to spread the love of Jesus to the world. And what ended up happening is they needed someone to help wait tables, and that person that needed help wait tables was Stephen. And Stephen not only waited tables and helped feed widows, he also preached. So Stephen preached. But the problem is, and here's that fun dragon, the problem is that there's this group of men called the Sanhedrin, and yes, it sounds like a dragon, but it wasn't a dragon. It was a group of men that really didn't like the things that Stephen was preaching about. And so what they did is they got really mad. Here's our group of them. And Stephen even talked to them about it. And they got even angrier. So what they decided to do is they decided to kill Stephen because he was teaching about Jesus. Okay? So this is just a 6-sided little cube that we can use. And if you want to change, and make them draw something else, you can. But this is the idea, is we'll just have them draw little bits of the story of Stephen on a cube, and then when they're done drawing, we'll cut this thing out and we'll tape it together. That will probably take the entire time. The goal will be that they understand the story of Stephen. I think the key points that we want to make sure they understand is that Stephen served God, and that he preached, and that it was a sacrifice for him to preach, because this council of men didn't like what Stephen had to say, so they killed him. It's a very sad story, quite obviously. And as we're working with the kids, we can talk about like what fruits of the Spirit did Stephen show, and I really think that Stephen showed pretty much all of them in his life and death. We can talk about the gifts that Stephen has. As in the video, I talked about the gifts. Stephen sounded like he had the gift of teaching, at least. Maybe of prophecy. So we see that we can talk about the gifts of the Spirit that Stephen had. We can talk about the fruits of the Spirit that Stephen showed. And I think that we can do all that by coloring and cutting and talking and playing. So I just wanted to show that to you so I don't have to spend all this time on Sunday, because this is a lot of stuff to figure out. Anyway, that's what I got. I love you guys. I'll see you Sunday. For now,